today to reveal a bit of a shift in my daily planning. I've swapped over from using a wingbound planner, my Gilio, to the Midori Traveller's Notebook. I've been thinking about this for quite some time because I wanted to get back to a day per page. What I was finding was, some days I'm, okay to fill up 2 pages, but it's quite sparse in, in some ways. But then I have days where I've got a whole page that's just blank. And I really just did want to, I just found that this was probably too much, and I want to also be able to have more than 1 month at a time. So I kind of figured I would trial my Midori for between now and Christmas, and with a view also I want a Gilio Giramondo, which is their their traveller's notebook. Giramondo in Italian means world traveller or something like that. So but we all know that Gilios are quite expensive, and I didn't really just want to get it because I wanted it. I want to be able to use it. So yesterday I downloaded the DIY Fish Midori October through to December, and so I printed it off and then put it together. So let me show you what I've done. I have in this 2 pen loops. They are the Midori pen loops. I'm not terribly enamoured of the Midori pen loops, and I'm going to make my own leather ones, but I just haven't had a chance yet to do them. I've had my Midori for quite some time. I used it as a daily journal. I keep one book in for quotes, and I used another book as an art journal. So these had, I put sticky things, so these are just little pockets to put things behind. There's a card case in the front, which hold these things that I've been using, which I'll show you in a little while. Now, when I downloaded the DIY Fish inserts for this, I printed them off, and then I wondered, was I going to secure them together, or was I going to just have them in here as some, loose, but I decided to sew them. So this is my first one, and I created 1 book for each month. So I picked some cardstock, and so this was the cardstock. Put October together, and even though, we're quite a fair way into October, coming towards the end of October, I figured, let me try this and put it together and work out my mistakes so that I don't stuff up the other 2. And I did stuff up, even putting October's together. I think I missed out a whole week. And when I came across the monthly chart, without even thinking, I put it in the center instead of at the beginning. And anyway, so I learned by that, and it doesn't really matter because actually having it in the center means that I've got my this part of it, this list, right at the beginning of the week that I'm working on now. So that was Monday, that was yesterday, and what I've actually discovered is that, there's more than enough room on one of these pages, a lot less paper. The times for the diary down the centre are actually so small and faint that I'm even just disregarding them. So you can see here I've just used, this was my day off, so I just had a few things around the house that I wanted to do. Yesterday was the first day of trialling this, so I wasn't quite sure how to do it, so I circled headings. So that was my things that I had to do yesterday. They were meetings that I had to attend. There's a couple of notes that came up from a particular meeting. These were phone calls that I had to make. I've got a guy building a pergola at the moment. He's charging by the hour, so I've just noted how many hours that he he was here. And in the centre, I was at one meeting, and they were just some notes that I took from that meeting. So that's how I utilised it. And you know what? Everything is on the same day. It's wonderful. So this here, there is today, and you know, it's still morning. It's not quite lunchtime yet, so I've got a few things to fill in here, and a few things to do. So I'm actually quite happy with this. And then I've just put this here for my today, and I've got just this behind it to use as kind of like a writing board, but I'm actually not needing it, so I may actually just do away with that. So that's got the rest of the month. That's the back of the card case, so they're the cards that you know, I need for work. Then I've got an insert. This is actually a fabric insert that I got on Etsy, and I quite like it. So I've just got some stickers and masking stickers and things like that in there. Then I've just put this for the November month, so I can quickly go to November if I need to add something in. And that was the card stock that I used. I probably should have put that on the outside, but anyway, I put that on the outside. So I've been able to fill in a few things. I'm actually finding that there's more room on the month as well. So that's that. Now in the centre of that, that's just my dog. I've got to get a little plastic thing. I've actually got my quotes. So I wanted to put my quotes in there. So I've got my quotes. That's the back of the fabric insert. So I've got a pocket there, and I've also got little pockets here. And this is my December one. And I think what I like about this is that, you know, I don't have to take out 1 month and secure it all together, and as I do with the ring bound. These are stitched together, so once I've finished that for the month, it just goes, you know, and it's all secure. So I'm really liking that idea. The other thing that I've started is in the middle of October, I've just put up a graph paper notebook. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got 5 books in my Midori at the moment. I've actually started a bullet journal to see. I've been wanting to do this for some time too, so I've made my little key and I've just started writing some things down there. I guess the challenge for me here is to work out, you know, what the things are, but you know, finding things and actually not just losing them in the mix. So I've still got to work on that, but I'm liking the idea of just having one place to just write everything, just get it down. So, and then go back and you know, put keys on it so that I can identify. I'm thinking perhaps it would be easier if I color coded work and home things, so that you know, I don't miss work things. So I'm thinking that's probably what I'm going to have to do, is actually colour code. You know, have maybe black for home, but you know, another colour for work. So, but I'll play around with that. So that is my Midori and my new system for 2015. Hopefully, I'll sort of see how it goes. I'm not sure whether it will, but look, it's working. I'm actually really liking it so far. I'm liking the concept. I'm also liking the fact that I've got 3 months all at once. And, you know, so when it comes to the last week of October, I'm not having to put and take. So I'm liking that. I also found that when I go out, you know, I've got things in here like passwords and my online shopping list. I've got, you know, I've got my health, I've got addresses, pets, other notes, watercolour supplies, YouTube ideas, planner ideas, all that sort of stuff. I don't need all that stuff to carry around with me all the time. That's what my bullet journal is for. If something comes into my head, write it down. So I kind of figure a lot of this is superfluous when I'm out and about. I don't need it. All I need really is a diary and a notebook. So that, my friends, is really why I've decided to go to this and just see. And if it does work, well then great. I'll order a Giramondo, and then I'll have my Gilio back in my handbag. So which would be great. But anyway, so there you have it. If you have any questions or any experience yourself, please just put a comment below. And yeah, so thanks for watching. And it's really warm here today. Really, really warm. I think it's going to be 30 today, so I'm not going to be able to work in this office for too much longer because it just gets like a little hot box because it's quite a small office. And but yeah, so sorry you've had my face today, but I just figured it was easier than setting up my tripod and doing all that. So yeah, okay, catch you next time. Bye.